Why discipline matters more than inspiration. I go by the name of Soul, and this is the Waymark House, where we help men experiencing setbacks, having to rebuild, navigate, and get to a place of clarity, direction, and purpose. Welcome to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, especially if you're in your mid 30s, late 30s, your middle age, and you're trying to figure things out. This channel will help you a lot. So let's tackle this subject matter. Listen, inspiration is great for light bulb moments. It's wonderful to feel inspired. But if you rely on the inspiration, you're putting your goals at the mercy of how you feel. So basically, if you rely on how you feel, you're not going to be consistent, because as humans, we go through different feelings. Our feelings change, especially based on circumstances, based on what we go through on a day-to-day. One day you're in a mood and the other day you're not. When I'm inspired, I'll do it, or I need to be inspired. You ain't going to be consistent. You can fool yourself into laziness, because discipline is the key thing needed to overcome. Inspiration is unpredictable, but discipline is dependable. With inspiration, it's kind of fleeting because the novelty can wear off, but when it comes to discipline, that becomes a default setting. So you're sticking to the script regardless of how you feel. And I think all men need discipline. We need discipline. Discipline will help you in all formats and walks of life. If you want to talk about career, being disciplined will help you to get stuff done. It will help you to keep focused. It will take you to a place of success. It's not that fun to be disciplined, let's be honest, but it will take you to where you need to be. Inspiration may hold you back. Do you get what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships as well, being disciplined will make you a better partner. If you struggle with infidelity or anything like that, being disciplined will keep your relationship strong. It will keep your companionship. Being disciplined saves lives. It's so important. In all walks of life, it's good to practice discipline. So I'll give you an example of why discipline beats inspiration. Now, I'm going to talk music because that's my passion and that's what I've been doing. So inspiration looks like, today I've got ideas. I feel like being creative. I feel like I'm in a studio right now and I'm going to produce and record 5 songs. I'm going to do it tonight. And I'm able to do it because I'm inspired. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I've listened to a dope album. Like, do you know what's a cold album that I recently listened to? I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but Masego just released the album. We are in July 2026. So whatever album Masego released this month, go and research, find out. But amazing. I didn't make music off the back of it, but I can tell you this, that would have been, if I was currently recording, that would have made me want to run to the studio, improve and make music. And then who knows, I could have stayed hours, because with like music and creativity, I feel like if I'm not inspired, I can't really work, especially at my age now. Like, so inspiration will take me there and that will help me to produce. Discipline, what discipline looks like is maybe doing a small bit of that thing each day. So instead of saying bang out 5 tracks, maybe I might say, let me do 1 track 3 times a week, okay? Do it every week consistently and then just continue like that. I'm more likely to have a better outcome and do more. It might take me longer, but I guarantee that I'll get better quality out of it and I'll be able to keep that up rather than wait until I'm inspired to make 5 songs in one night. That won't come around a lot. I don't know when the last time I was inspired to do that much music in one night. But if I can commit to doing one every other day, so maybe 3 times a week, one track, or even if I strip it down to make the beat one day, or handle the production one day, handle the recording another day, pacing it and making it easier to do with reachable goals, I'm more likely to be consistent. The only thing it takes to do that is discipline. You have to stick to that through discipline. But to me, that's better than inspiration, because I don't know when I'm going to feel inspired. But with discipline, I know that I have to do this, I have to focus, and this is the day I'm doing it, and this is the schedule. It's kind of like my previous content about, what was it, motivation versus structure. It's very similar. I think the difference between motivation and inspiration is motivation is more internal. So something could inspire you, and then motivation is what you choose to do with that inspiration. So I think it starts at inspiration, right? And then structure versus discipline. Discipline comes after you create the structure. So you create the structure, and then the discipline is needed to fulfill whatever the demands of that structure is. Yeah, they all work together, but structure and discipline is the engine that will take you to your destination. Small, unsexy daily habits are key. I mean, let's have fun in life, but it's not always going to look the best. It's not going to be the greatest time spent. But if you're disciplined, the benefit that comes later, the value for being disciplined, is worth it every time. The last part to this is, when you do this, you develop self-trust. You change how you view yourself. A lot of people have self-doubt, and they view themselves in a way like, they start telling themselves that they're not good enough, in the sense that, I can't do that, I'm lazy, or I can't be bothered, I'm not good at these things. Or you start doubting, you start talking down on yourself. And that's because you're losing trust. But if you start to incorporate discipline in your life, and you start doing things, and you see how things flourish, you will actually change how you view yourself. You become confident. You know you can do it. You create that evidence that I keep going on about, evidence and data, and that helps you move forward. So the next time you face a setback or something, you have more confidence to get you out of that quicker, because you know what you're capable of. You know what you did to rebuild. You know what you did to elevate yourself. So regardless of whether it's tedious, whether it's hard, difficult, stay focused, keep that discipline, and you will thank yourself later, I promise you. If you need help with that, I offer private mentorship, a private mentoring service, small fee, or you can opt for the free workshop that's with other people. It's a workshop with other men, probably facing similar challenges as you, but it's a place where I want a safe space, let me just say, a no judgment space, free from judgment. I'm not saying that you have to expose all your business, but it'll be good to bounce ideas. Like, what I've noticed in the season that I struggled in, is that a lot of men were facing silent battles, and they keep it to themselves because we've been taught that we're not allowed to express, we shouldn't talk. People will say, oh yeah, it's men's fault, but this is the social engineering of society. So I want to reverse that, and I want a place where men can talk. Yeah, you can access that. All the information is in my link tree in my description. And I also have a ebook out. It's called Find Your Path. There's so much value in there. I took my time, I did a lot of research, studies, and there's a lot of information to help you get back on track if you are facing a setback or trying to rebuild. That's free download on the waymarkfoundation.org website. You can also access that through the link tree in the description. And yeah, that's me. Get disciplined if you're not disciplined already. Signing out. Peace.